What's up, everybody? Welcome to the second episode of Spill on the Reel. I'm your girl, Tone.
And I'm Gigi. Last episode, you heard us spill on how women like to be approached by men.
Yes, we kind of gathered and put together the 4 important things when shooting your shot to girls.
After asking several women, we concluded that the intent matters, the approach matters, transparency definitely matters, and so does the follow through.
For more specifics, you can check out our first episode on our Instagram page. But today, we are going to be talking about what men like when girls approach and how we can shoot our shot. So, we had some guys respond to a question we put up, and the answers are interesting. So, I'm excited about this topic. So, let's get into it. Let's talk.
For some of us women, we don't mind making the first move. Turns out that men actually dig it. Shows that we know how to speak up and that we're confident, and they like that. But some men also like to do the approaching. So, for the most part, I think they like when we make the first move.
All right, well, I guess that means the gates are open, ladies. Go slide in those DMs. You know what I'm saying?
According to the men, we as women need to be more transparent ourselves, and we think men could read our minds, and that's not the case. You know, we don't have superpowers, they don't have superpowers. We need to be more direct and be upfront about what we want and what we expect, because they're gonna think it's all play.
But I've heard the same thing. I've heard that guys do like when girls are more direct, and apparently we haven't been the best at being direct either. So, hard pill to swallow.
Trust is the first thing that a guy looks for, and I think us women definitely look for that factor too. And if we approach and try to build a friendship and create that genuine bond, then that gives time for trust to build up.
Sounds familiar. Sounds like they want us to be their homies too.
Another thing that men said matters is the scene. You know, if I approach a guy at the gym, it's completely different than if I approach a guy at the club, because there's a difference, you know, there's not a substance involved. Or maybe there is. I don't know what you guys do at the gym. But, you know, if the intention is to be serious, then they prefer outside of a party, because if liquor's involved, then that's going to give the wrong impression. You know, they're not looking for a wife, they're looking for a one-nighter. And as sucky as that may be, that's just the reality. So, you know, if it's at the club, somebody thinks you're trying to make an appointment, if you know what I mean. But if you're at the gym, you make a genuine conversation, you have a genuine encounter, then that's more memorable. You know, first impressions count for us too.
Yeah, and I'm sure they probably get caught off guard. Someone's trying to be super serious after meeting someone at like a bar or a party. I would say that scene really is everything. Last week we talked about how girls do think it's creepy when guys kind of follow us around the club, but this might be a hard pill to swallow. But girls are just as guilty as doing some like weird, creepy stuff too, you know?
Ladies can be creeps too. Don't let that fly over your head. Men deserve to be respected too, and that double standard of respect needs to be just acknowledged. And at the end of the day, we're all human, so it's just basic respect.
For sure. And they also don't want to like waste their time. None of us do, but men don't want to waste their time. So us making the first move shows them that we're interested. And probably for those guys that aren't super big on shooting their shot, this is kind of the way that we can indicate that we're interested without being like, read my mind and read my stares and know that I want you to come talk to me.
I mean, I'm not saying like sliding your crush's DMs and be like, let me make you a dad. No, just interact and be cool. You know, build a friendship, show interest, you know. Females fear rejection just as much as males, and I think that prevents us from making the first move. But looking for a vibe and being a vibe are two completely different things.
What do you mean?
So in other words, don't look for a guy to fill the void, you know, or don't look for a guy or just a relationship in general to make you happy, you know. Like, we need to find that within ourselves, and we tie our worth to a man too much. Like, no, we need to be happy ourselves, and we need to do that internal work. And we are encouraging that while we're all locked inside.
That's really true. Honestly, being able to be comfortable with yourself and transparent, like we said, so we can come into this mutual agreement and understanding that we're both voluntarily putting ourselves in. Both of us have choices. We deserve to get what we want out of any sort of interaction that we fall into. So don't slide into anybody's DMs that you don't think are going to add value to your life or your situation.
I think that men and women are different in a lot of ways. We're very complex, but we're very similar when it comes to what we want from a partner and what we expect from the opposite sex. So let's just communicate more. Miscommunication just leaves too many things in the air. It leaves too much room for false scenarios, and the list goes on.
I definitely agree, but to sum it up, what the guys are saying is that they don't want us to do too much. So leave the squad behind if you want to go talk to a guy and make your move. Just be cool. Just be yourself. Ladies, we're already cool. Like, just go up, own it, be regular. The scene matters. Remember that when you're approaching a guy, whether it's at a party or if you're at a gym or even on Instagram, just be mindful of the kind of tone and precedent that sets, like, when you do approach someone. Same thing goes for guys, but yeah, it really does make a difference because you never know what kinds of encounters can lead to certain things. So yes, that. But also being respectful and being transparent, being honest and knowing what you want. That way we can both be on the same page and act accordingly. And lastly, trying to be friends first, as well as building genuine interest and trust is a big one for guys too. So pretty interesting.
And like we said on episode 1, girls prefer to be friends first and guys prefer it too. So nobody wants to hop into anything blindly, and us being more direct and men being more direct too. Like, all of us just need to be more direct about what we want, and that'll clear up all the confusion.
If we can both agree to starting off as friends as being the best move for, being interested in making the first move, let's all just start there so everybody can be successful in their hunt for whatever they're hunting for.
So in conclusion, ladies, if you got that special person on your mind or in your search bar, please shoot your shot. Okay? Quit playing and take your chance. You think Curry made it to the league when he missed one bucket? No. Rejection builds character. Anyways, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Gigi.
I'm your girl Tone. Let us know if there's anything else you'd like to hear from us, hear us talk about, flesh out for you. Guys, quarantine just got extended for 3 more months, so we might as well get comfortable. Bye.
That was cute.
Okay, you.